In today's video, I take you to Teppanyaki on the World America, and I will show you what it cost, what you get, and why this restaurant on any MSC ship is my favorite dining on any of the 6 different cruise lines that I have sailed. Let's dive in. So here at Kaito Teppanyaki, they are very much, if you're on time, you're late. So they really request you get there early. And the reason is that they fill the entire restaurant at the same time. So for example, if we have the 4:30 time slot, we got there at 4:15 and we were sat down in a, mostly empty restaurant, and within 10 minutes, it was completely full. So I would say if you are going to do it, make sure that you are early, because if you're on time, you're late. It was interesting. Not every teppanyaki cruise ship does that. They'll stagger the tables. But this one, they had all of the tables at the same time slot. It was kind of nice because then the chefs could kind of play off of each other with the music they were singing or the beats they were doing, etc. So we were sat at a nice table here in the corner, which we really enjoyed. So here at Kaito Teppanyaki, you have a few different options for your menu. Now, the majority of the options that you will choose from have the same starters and dessert, and really the difference is the mains. So, for example, most of the options you will choose here come with a sushi and sashimi starter, a miso soup, a teppan salad, your garlic fried rice, and, of course, your dessert. All of those are the same across the first 3 options that you can get. The difference between the first 3 options is your mains. So for the Katana, $49, is basically your chicken dish, and you'll get branzino, which I believe is sea bass. Then for the Sencho package, $55, this is your steak, and then you also get salmon with some shrimp. And then there's the Shogun, which is the $75 one that comes with lobster, black cod, scallops, and a Nozaki Wagyu beefsteak, which honestly was super delicious. Now they do also have a vegetarian option for $49, and that's where some of the starters change. So instead of having some sushi and sashimi, you get an avocado poke, and your mains consist of a garlic tofu and some noodles. Now they do also have a $12 kids menu, which comes with a slight variation of some of the mains. So you'll have a smaller kid version of the sushi plate. They still do get the teppan salad and the miso soup. They will get the rice and their ice cream, but they do have the option of chicken or shrimp. Those are the options for the kids. Now, if you have the dining package, the Katana, the Sencho, and the vegetarian are all covered. And if you want to do the Shogun, then that is a $20 supplemental charge above and beyond what you already paid. And honestly, in my book, it's totally worth it. Moving on to the show part of this experience, it was your typical hibachi teppanyaki type of show. I have been to countless on land and across the 6 cruise lines that I have been on, 4 of which I have done teppanyaki on, and this show could have easily been on any other cruise line that I have sailed. So it's a fun show. It's really enjoyable. Madison and I both volunteered for the egg toss. That was something that we had a lot of fun with. No one else at our table partook, and that seems to be a trend. Most people have a fear of failure, and I will say I did not catch it on the first time, nor the second time, nor did Madison. I believe we ended up doing it 5 times before Madison was able to get it. But the joy on her face when she did finally get it was totally worth it. And I was appreciative to the chef for taking the time to include Madison, who is 5 years old at the time. So a really fun experience. Like I said, we sat at a very nice table with some really nice people we ended up seeing throughout the rest of the cruise. And it's a great experience. Sadly, due to fire regulations, they do not do the flaming volcano here on MSC. In fact, across Norwegian MSC Royal Caribbean, and Carnival. Carnival is the only one that I have seen the flaming volcano on. So that about wraps it up. We had a great time. Like I said, this is honestly, this is my favorite specialty dining across any specialty dining restaurant I have ever gone to in the 29 cruises and 6 cruise lines I have ever been on. So that comes with some weight. But again, I like variety. It is the spice of life, and so I enjoy the sushi, the sashimi, the fish, the lobster, the steak. I enjoy all the different flavors in my meals like that. And that's not for everybody, so again, if you're not a big seafood person, you might just go to the steakhouse or something instead. That's all I got for you today. My name is Rob from Here Today, Where Tomorrow, and I will see you there. If you like this video and want to see more, please head on over to the channel and subscribe. I post new cruising videos every week.